Today is Monday. I just completed a CrossFit session. It was mainly cardio. We did a stationary bike followed by rowing and alternating back and forth. I generally like to do a bit more strength exercise, but yeah, I did a little bit of shoulder stuff just to complement. The weekend was interesting, was fun. I did a shoot on Saturday for a gym. Well, it was at a gym. It was for a food brand. These here locally in Dubai, they have these like chocolate balls with like almond or coconut or peanut on the inside. No artificial stuff. I was actually fasting at the time, so I had to break my fast in order to do the shoot properly. Didn't want to spit out the balls. Have a bad look on camera. So yeah, that was fun. Getting your cardio in while doing a shoot. I love the multitasking, so worked out fine. I was just thinking like one of the brands is called Fade Fit. The one I did a shoot for was a different brand. I forgot the name. I'll add it in the description if I remember. And then Sunday we had a shoot for something called Cha-Cha Boats. It was also fun. We got to know a bunch of people. There were like 12, 13 people that showed up. A couple interesting ones. And then afterward I interviewed one of them, so that'll be a separate video. And we walked around a bit, it's called like the old part of town, but it's the buildings, they look artificially old. So yeah, but it is a very nice area though. It's worth having a look. Though stay away from the Egyptian salespeople there. You know, they have psychological tricks to make you buy their stuff at overpriced, inflated prices. So yeah, today I don't have any shoots. It's like kind of a day off for me to do my other types of work and catching up on like emails and administration and all that stuff. So Danny, my roommate, the videographer, and I are planning to do videos about Dubai, and an easy way to get started, we figured, is to interview people pretty much randomly. It's sometimes you get the most interesting people that way, just talking to people in a plaza. It's easier for sure than like trying to meet up with specific people. I mean, we'll do that in the future also for maybe podcasts or something, but now we just go and ask some questions like, what do you do? If they're willing to share how much they earn. That seems to be a popular topic nowadays. How much rent do you pay in Dubai, how much do you earn? If you guys have any suggestions for questions to ask, like anything you're interested in knowing about Dubai or the United Arab Emirates in general, feel free to let me know in the comments, and we'll go and ask in the street. And today I'll be couchsurfing 3 people. I accepted a guest before, Olga. She's a fashion model who's worked in Qatar and Bahrain. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kuwait, here in Colombia. She's been all over the map, so I would have liked to interview her, but she didn't want to. So, maybe I'll just mention some of the interesting stuff in these journals. She's here for a couple more days. Like when I originally accepted her couchsurfing stay, I overdid myself a little bit. I accepted more people than I have space for, so I actually had to rent an additional room for 2 nights. Because there were so many interesting people now asking for couches. Like she's one of them. She was already here for a couple of days, and then I had another one that I had accepted before, and then I got like a message from somebody who works in like TV productions and lives in Abu Dhabi, and I figured I can learn a lot from that. Or it's always good to know people in the industry. So I was like, okay, let me host her as well. So I had to get an additional room. I'm staying at the U&Co. Because otherwise it'd be a bit cramped in a 2-bedroom apartment. Would be like 5 people, so I don't think it's allowed. I'll be getting to know them. Maybe I'll interview one of them, the new ladies as well, if they have an interesting story and they're willing to share. I'll let you guys know. And today also a new video came out by Moon, this YouTuber who makes his views by just taking claims from other rumors or unfounded claims and just goes with it. He doesn't provide any sources. He just says that Dubai is like a soulless, terrible place, and he kind of insinuates that every single influencer or model that travels here, and he actually uses some like footage. I wonder what the people that are in the footage think about that. You know, he could have used AI or something to generate it. It doesn't seem fair that you would use real people and then narrate, you know, that they're there to be defecated on. So it's easy for an anonymous YouTuber to do this kind of thing, you know, make an extreme statement, try to get some controversy going. So I dislike that video, even though I'm sure some of his claims might have, like, you know, be based in truth. I'm sure there are reports of, you know, workers coming here and not getting the best treatment. Does that apply generally to everyone? I find that a bit hard to believe. I will do my own research, you know. But yeah, definitely I know that a lot of people come here from different backgrounds. Not everyone is here to be defecated on. So I don't think he should be making those generalizations, you know. It's a new city, so of course, you know, it needs time to build a soul, but like I, for one, would take Dubai. I would choose Dubai any day of the week over New York. You know, I feel like Dubai is still up and coming in a lot of ways, whereas New York, I mean, I enjoyed being there, but it did feel like its glory days were, you know, in a gone by era, basically the same kind of in LA, you know, like there's a lot of issues there too. Like in the video Moon, he makes these statements about all the negative aspects of the city or the emirate, but every place has its problems, right? It's easy to pick on the negative and not look at all of the positive things that have been achieved here, you know, by the government, by the people that come here. So yeah, that's a bit unfair. If you have any opinion, let me know in the comments as well.